Hi, I'm Ashley,
And I'm Jesse.
and this is the Love Story Podcast.
Hello, thanks for joining us on the Love Story Podcast. I'm Jesse.
Your coast, and I am your host, Ashley.
Today we're going to do some Q&A. Abby has some questions for us, and we're going to
Yeah.
give some feedback.
You mic'd up back there?
And
I am.
Yes, that's Ghost Voice Podcast Abby.
That'd be a great DJ name.
Yeah.
Ghost voice.
Ghost Voice
Ghost
Abby.
Voice.
Oh, almost as good as Punch Justice. Almost.
Yeah, almost. Punch Justice isn't a DJ name. Punch Justice
I know.
is your...
But have you noticed the trend with less crime in the area?
No. Has there been less crime in the area?
Yes, because Punch Justice
Is on the scene?
is on the scene.
Okay. Happy to have that.
Well, on that note,
Yeah, moving forward.
today's questions are Am I the Asshole style ones.
Okay.
Okay.
So, can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this.
Are they relationship based?
Oh, they're all relationship based. This is the Love Story Podcast.
I cannot wait to weigh in on other people's tragic relationships.
And I have to say, I am an expert on Am I the Asshole?
Yes,
So-
because the answer is yes.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
the asshole. Usually.
Okay, here's your first one.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not telling my husband I threw away his college t-shirt that had more holes than actual fabric? For context, the shirt is 12 years old. It's a size too small but has been stretched to fit him over the years. And it has a logo on it from his frat from a random party that he didn't even attend. He's been wondering out loud where the shirt went, and I have not said anything.
What's your knee-jerk response? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are the
I
asshole.
think, yeah, because it obviously means something to the guy. I don't, regardless of why it means something to
Right.
him. Just
It's not up
because he
for
didn't
this
go
person to decide. She has decided it holds no value because he didn't actually go to the party. Like, that doesn't
Right.
matter.
Right. And the fact that she's throwing away his personal effects, why?
Right.
Like, what?
Is it because it's just so... Because as a person who, if I was on a show Reva said would be hoarders, I would say that you could do something with it. At the very least, put
Of
it in a
course you would say
frame,
that,
you know,
yes.
if he wants, or like use it in a scrapbook for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But the fact, also, I think...
But then you're saying cut it up? That would be
let
better?
let him decide what
Yeah,
he
okay.
wants to do with
Okay.
it. The fact that she
That's
threw
fair.
it away, didn't say anything, and now he's not only does it mean something to him, but now he's like, where on earth did my shirt go? And he's
Right.
wandering around saying that, and now you've got this information that you're refusing to give. Like, if I did that to you, if I threw something away that meant something to you, just because I decided it holds no value,
Yeah.
and you were walking around asking, like, have you
Yeah.
seen this anywhere? Whatever. And then you come to find out that I had thrown it away. What is
I
your...
would be not happy. Mm-hmm. Things would be less and less good.
Between the two of us, yeah.
Yeah, I think, which I have thoughts, but the question I would ask you is, which do you think is worse? The fact that she made this decision unilaterally and threw away his something that was meaningful to him, or the fact that she's not letting him know?
I think it's worse the fact that she has continued to carry on
Yeah.
with this and not say anything about it.
I would agree.
Because that, it's like, you make a mistake, regardless of whether her intentions were pure or evil to throw it away.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you threw it away and now you're not fessing up. That's a choice.
Yes, I agree.
That's double bad.
Yeah.
You're taking a bad and making it worse.
Where would you say the line is drawn? Because I think, if it smells like the gym or something and it's like super, even then, like, why are you...
Right.
But I don't think you would do that. So
Right.
I think it's...
If it was like an ex-girlfriend's something,
Okay.
or something that an ex-girlfriend gave you, I wouldn't throw it away, but I would strongly encourage, I would let you know how I felt about it.
Yeah,
and
you
then
would,
every
you would
time
be unhappy.
I would be passive aggressive about it until you did something about it on your own free will.
And again, that wouldn't even happen.
Right.
I'd be like, oh gosh,
She,
oh gosh,
I've been discovered.
oh, she's gonna get me.
As you're unpacking a box and you go, oh my God,
Oh.
get rid of this. This is contraband.
She gave me this coaster. I better throw it away. So how deeply into a person's character do you think that speaks?
I think it cuts pretty deep. Or at the very least, whether it cuts deep into the character or it cuts into the, like, you've got some relationship problems.
I agree.
If you are feeling like it cuts deep into, it shows a lot of, like, yeah, there's some questionable relationship ethics that are going on. If you are able to, if you are throwing something away, regardless of whether he cares about it deeply or not, you removed the ability for him to
Make
show
that
up
choice.
in the marriage and make a choice and make a decision.
Yeah.
And then are just like, whatever. Like, oh my God, like, I can't say anything about it now because I've been lying about it for so long. And then it becomes like, then he becomes the butt of a joke. Like it's just continuing to be this like, yeah, he's walking around looking for a shirt. I think everyone has pettiness in them. That feels petty. And that feels like you made a relationship choice at that point.
And I think
to hurt him or to,
Yeah. I think that's a good segue into the fact that love and particularly marriage, the sort of the ultimate commitment is a choice. It's an everyday choice. It's an all-day choice. We don't always make the right choice.
Right.
But to continue on with this lie
is,
to me, lying by omission is a huge, huge red flag.
Question for you then.
Yeah.
Is there a path to redemption for her at this point? How could she possibly redeem herself if she wanted to? If she started to feel the crushing weight of this, does she just have to bury it forever and hope it goes away, or what's the path to redemption like?
It's a great question. I think she needs to be honest and let him know. I think that's the only. Of course, you're not going to, and that's, I think, speaks to why it's such a problem, is the fact that he can never get that shirt back.
Right.
But I think if she is going to try to redeem herself, I think you need to be honest and fess up. And
in 100% capacity, I recognize that I was upset with you because of whatever, and so I threw your shirt away, or I was annoyed by this shirt or whatever, or I was sick of.
Oh, this didn't actually happen.
No.
Okay, I was like, I am hearing about this for the first time. But.
So if there's a situation where it's like, I could see why this shirt, because with everything in a relationship, if you're talking about issues, there's a reason why this shirt is triggering her in some way, potentially. If it's like, if he's not picking up after himself or whatever.
I think it's important to point out the fact that she said it's been stretched. It's too small for him, and it's been stretched to fit. Like, what is your motivation for adding that little detail in there?
Right.
It seems like she's got some
negative feelings about her husband,
Yeah.
which is very like, I understand. However, it's kind of like what we were talking about in the book Plays Well with Others, where it's like, if you get to a point of you get past a point, like turning this relationship around is going to be very, very, very difficult. And it feels like that's a noteworthy thing that you picked up on that, where it goes beyond just a subtle comment about her husband.
Right.
And then to say maybe she does have reasons why she feels this way about her husband. Maybe he's lazy and doesn't do the laundry or whatever. But ultimately, if you're going to move past this transgression, for her, it does not matter why you threw the shirt away. No. The fact of the matter is that you did. And if she wants to redeem herself, the way to do it is to come to him and say, okay, I gotta come clean about something. It would have to be done in a way of like, I'm going to say something that's going to hurt you, but I need to know that we have a safe space between us. And otherwise, if the relationship has degraded to a point, or if they haven't built those skills to be able to be very honest with each other and to have a safe space to admit something like that, then it's a symptom of a bigger problem in that relationship.
I agree.
Tough spot to be in.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is the asshole. He might be the asshole for other reasons unbeknownst to us. But
who knows?
Yeah.
But for now, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Yep. He does the laundry. He folds everything and puts it away. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, we solved that one.
Hey, Love Story listeners. It's Ashley, and I have a very important confession to make. I recently did something extremely dangerous. I bought my fiance's wedding ring online. But before you judge me, I bought it from Modern Gents, and honestly, I feel kind of like a genius. Wedding planning is expensive. Like, why is this napkin $14 expensive? So when I found Modern Gents, which makes gorgeous handcrafted wedding and engagement rings that look luxury but don't cost we need a second mortgage money, I was sold. They use conflict-free stones, have tons of styles, inclusive sizing, free and fast shipping, easy returns, and a lifetime warranty, which is great because if my fiance loses his ring, I would like to replace the ring and not the fiance. The ring looks amazing, like suspiciously amazing for the price. And Modern Gents has over 1 million happy customers. So I'm clearly not the only one making elite financial decisions over here. So if you're engaged, getting engaged, or just emotionally preparing for how expensive weddings are, go check them out. Head to moderngents.com using the link in the show notes below for a special discount and find your perfect ring.
Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for starting a fight because my boyfriend gave our dog a cuter nickname than he's ever given me? He's actually never given me a nickname, but our dog has seemingly endless sweet nicknames used constantly. The fight has ended, and it wasn't super intense, but I'm still kind of feeling less than.
This reminds me of a situation with someone that I know. I don't want to call her out, and I don't want to call out their relationship, but there is a person that we know who is dating a person that we know. And
Is it Allie?
Yes. And Allie had commented to me that her boyfriend's dog, who he has had for 10 years, is sleeps
Sorry,
in the bed.
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. That
sleeps
is
in the bed
messed
and
up.
has takes up space in a way that is squeezing Allie out, which I recognize that if you're a 10-year-old dog, you have maybe gotten used to some things,
I do
whatever.
not care. It does not matter.
Okay. So in a situation of, we have both brought a puppy in, and I would want to know too, does it say in there if the puppy is a female or a male? If the puppy is a female, it's weird. It's weird to feel differently. If you and Toby had created this, what's up, Tobster and Tobmeister and whatever, and you're like, what's up, little Tobeans, or, whatever.
Yeah,
These are all great Toby nicknames, by the way.
Toadstool.
Toby-Wan Kenobi.
Princess Toadstool.
Yes.
Yeah, we should have done Toby-Wan
We should have done Toby-Wan Kenobi. Yes. If you would have done that with Toby, I'd be like, that's super cute, and you guys are just broing out. What it looks like from the outside,
good.
it looks
That
like
is
you guys are
broing
broing
out.
out. Yes.
Yeah.
But if it was a female dog and you were like, who's my little princess and whatever, I would be a little bit of okay.
Who's the little one that I care about?
Yes.
Who's
my sweet little, who's never disappointed me ever.
Yeah, I appreciate
whatever.
you more than anyone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it was a female dog, I would be very okay, hold up, homeboy. But if it's a male dog, I'm like, yeah, look how cute you guys are.
Interesting.
Yes. And maybe that's a complete...
make a difference to me.
Okay, how would you feel?
I think...
If it's Toby and I'm like...
So the first thing is that when you have the question, am I the asshole for starting a fight? Yep. You're an asshole. You started a fight. Okay. To me, there's layers here. Right? So I think it's noteworthy that she says he doesn't have any nicknames for me. Have you told him that you want him to?
Can you really, though? Can you be like, I want you to give me a nickname?
If you can start a fight because the dude has a nickname for the dog, you can start a discussion about pet names. Yes. I think that you can.
Can you pick your own pet name? I want you to call me Cutesy Patootsy.
Sure. It's not as meaningful, but yeah.
Okay.
If you want to. What would your
If I could pick a nickname?
Super cute nickname be?
If I could pick a super cute nickname that you would call me.
Yeah.
I'm not big on cute nicknames. I would want you to call me, if I woke up one morning, you were like, what's up, Ashinator, or something, I would be like, yeah.
Ashinator.
Yeah, I would feel powerful. Or Ashwad, or something. That would have an entirely different context.
Hey, asshole.
Yeah. But Jacob is, Jaquibi, Jaqueque, Yaquibble Dibble,
Can you tell the folks probably the best nickname I've ever given you? Can you tell them?
No.
Please.
No.
It was pretty good, and you always got a kick out of it.
I got a kick out of it because I was laughing to prevent myself from crying.
For real.
Well, okay, so
Be for real.
This was when the kids were little, and it's Jacob, and you called him Jacob. So then you thought it would be
Ashley.
So you called me A Cup, and isn't that cute?
That is cute.
Except without having J Cup around for context, you're just, hey, A Cup,
Hey
and
there,
my
A-Cup.
friend, who has known me my whole life, was there when you said, hey, A Cup, and she about spit her coffee out of her mouth
Yeah.
because, whoa, you can't just call someone that
It was funny.
when it is so on the nose.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? On the nose. How
I
so?
would say it's a little more on the chest, but
I would agree.
But
Yes.
comedians in here. So, yes, no, if
Honey,
that...
you're beautiful, by the way. You are beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. In a scenario where if you didn't have any nicknames for me, but you had your little precious princess and, whatever, I would be a little territorial.
I can see that. I was going to say I agree, but never.
You could see. You could
I've never
see,
been you, but I could agree. I could see why.
Yes.
Is my point. I
Yes.
think this one is a little less concerning than the last
Sure.
one.
I think
but
what's
it's
concerning
still-
is I started a fight.
Right.
Yeah.
I yes. That is like the bottom line is, if you were to give me 5 seconds to answer this question, yes, you're the asshole.
But
Done.
what if it started out as a discussion but became a fight?
That wouldn't be good. What's the question?
If instead of it being, if it's like I
Then
started a discussion
he
about
becomes
this,
the asshole for
Right.
sure. Because it's again where a relationship is a choice, and a relationship there has to be discussion. I know I believe it was Cam that said an argument a day keeps divorce away.
Yeah.
You know, open discussion. He also said if if it's been months since you've had an argument, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
You know,
you've been
because
repressing
somebody
some things.
because somebody isn't
Being honest.
being
I think you
honest
said,
and
yeah.
open, you know. If you feel like you can't talk, and to me, I don't get super attached to animals.
Right.
Not that I don't at all. It's just,
What does it feel like to not have a soul?
well, it's ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? It's just,
Sure.
yeah. It's a great question, Abby.
We can't talk about what you did to your fish on the podcast because
Yeah, don't.
PETA might
Come
come
on.
after you.
Come
Sorry. I'm sorry. Did we
Why'd
talk
you
about
ever
it in
bring it
our
up?
love story episode when you tried to get me to take your fish tank?
Probably
And
not.
they
I threw them away.
yeah,
That's it.
he just threw them
We're
away.
just
He
gonna leave
just
them
he just threw his
Leave it at
fish
that.
away.
I did.
You got pretty attached to the snakes though.
Yeah, I loved the snakes.
Wow. What does that I think we're going to have to dissect you a little bit and figure out what's going on. Fuzzy creatures no, but scaly creatures yes.
I was pretty attached to Grizzly.
That's true.
I
that is true.
I was definitely attached to Grizzly. So I do get attached to certain animals. I think
Depends on if you can identify with them or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
So to conclude the question, you would say rough that he has
No
pun not intended.
Yes, nice.
Rough that he has a nickname for the dog and not for her. But
It goes back to the situation with Allie. To me, that is just like, why would you allow that?
right.
Him,
Right.
from his point of view, like, why would you let your dog sleep where your
Woman should be sleeping.
other significant other is not able to? That to
Yeah.
me is just like way out there. But this one I think is a little more minor. If they can't talk about it, then there's bigger problems.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. But minor hurdle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a hurdle nonetheless,
Yeah.
and a hurdle that should be talked about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before it becomes an insurmountable hurdle.
Okay. All right.
Next one. Am I the asshole for being offended that my boyfriend's algorithm is all thirst traps and golf videos? Also, thirst trap golf videos. Those seem to exist too. I know we're all entitled to our own algorithms, but this just feels weird.
Well, your algorithm comes from what you are searching for and what you seem to be engaging with most. What are your thoughts?
I don't feel like my algorithm really fits.
This is not a personal interrogation.
I know it's not. But,
Okay, you're
but,
answering your question. Got
yeah.
it.
Can I
Yes.
speak freely, please? My algorithm has a lot of thirst traps. Thirst traps.
Am I about to be upset here? Is this about to trigger me?
You are the owner of your emotions. I cannot tell you, but it is, and
Okay.
it's weird. I watch a ton of boxing stuff. I watch a ton of relationship stuff, but there is a lot of like. Well, I think it's Aaron Krassel or something like that. So he's a British guy, and he makes these videos where like there will be a buxom woman walking into the elevator or something.
Okay.
And he's like, cut to him, and he's like all nervous, you know.
Okay.
Kind of joking stuff like that. So that might be why, because his videos are funny.
Oh.
Like his
You're
reactions
not
to things.
being interrogated here, but I think you do make a. I'm trying to think of
I
what
think
my algorithm
make a
is
what?
right now. My algorithm is kind of all over the
Is it
board
men?
too. My algorithm is all over the board too, with a lot of random stuff. I had intentionally avoided any Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce news because I did not want my algorithm to get
Yeah.
soaked up with all of that, even though I did care. So I had Reva and Abby give me that information peripherally, away from our phones, so my phone
You
didn't.
did care
I was curious.
Okay.
I was just curious. is
about
all.
what? What's the
Just knowing
what's
what
the tea on them?
Well, that they are together. And
I'm sorry, what is the tea on them? Do not get me started.
Yeah, they're
I know nothing.
The world's cutest couple.
Compared to what?
Other celebrities.
Back when we cared about William and Kate, probably.
Right,
Got it.
exactly. Yes.
Got it. All right.
So, but yes. So
Fair
my
enough.
algorithm is all over the board too, but I am aware of what like I don't want my algorithm to become. So I do try to avoid clicking on certain content or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want my algorithm to get political, so I stay away from any of that stuff. But that's, I guess the way that I feel about it is I choose not to care because that seems like a totally different rabbit hole that you could go down that would just
Yeah.
be hurtful.
Yeah.
If there is no other indication that, like, if you, my future husband, if there's no indication that you are unhappy, see, I love little winks. If there's no indication that you are unhappy or unsatisfied or wanting to look at other things or that I am not your type or whatever, I guess, yeah, then it would be, then why are you...
But to use that as an indication of that, to me, it just seems very strange.
Right.
You know?
That your
Like,
algorithm is
you're
thirst trapping.
like, and how does that argument start? So, what's going on with your algorithm, pal? Tell me about your algorithm. To me, I am not a person who puts a ton of stake in
Social meds?
social meds, and so I think it's hard for me to
To care.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I am with a woman who has a very
Robust. Sorry, did
Go
I?
ahead. Go ahead. Finish my thought for me. Go ahead. I think everybody's curious what
Robust.
I have to say. Go ahead.
Robust social meds presence. Continue. Go ahead.
So as
I just really like the word robust. It's a great adjective.
yeah. Let's talk about bust more.
What?
Sorry, Acup.
Are you the asshole? Are you the asshole?
Am I the asshole? So I myself, as a man who is going to marry a woman with a robust social meds presence, I see its utility, and that's about as far as it goes. Like it brings customers in. It helps with exposure. It's just not that important to me.
Sure. So your
When it
algorithm-
comes to, but I'm a romantic, and I don't, I'd rather live under a bridge with you than be a millionaire without you.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm wrong. I reserve the right to be wrong.
Okay.
So
So if my algorithm was just a bunch of hunky dudes at the gym or something, if you like, I'm just scrolling on my phone, scrolling Facebook, whatever, scrolling Instagram, and then the videos that are popping up are just like hunky dudes at the gym, would you?
fine. If you kept clicking on them and were like, oh, look at this video, look at this honky dude, then it would be like, why are you doing that?
Right.
I was a gym rat at one point, but I'm not anymore.
Right.
I'm not a big hunk anymore, but
Stop it. You are a
oh,
big hunk.
stop it.
So then that kind of goes into answering the question of
Yeah.
if that's my algorithm and I am not clicking on it when you are around, the question is, am I clicking on it when you are not
Yeah,
around? So
that's-
then does
yeah.
that make it, does that hurt your feelings more or less or at all if you were to wonder if I was clicking on hunky gym rat videos when you are not
Yeah.
around?
Does it what? Sorry.
What does that make you feel with the potential to me clicking on these videos when you are not around, thus creating an algorithm that wants me to continue to click on these videos that you see in my algorithm, but you don't see me clicking on them?
Yeah, and again, like I myself am kind of confused as to why my algorithm is the way it is in certain ways. There's a ton of relationship stuff. There's a ton of boxing stuff. There's a ton of beekeeping stuff now, but there's also a lot of women, and I don't really understand why, because I don't click on that
Right.
stuff, and it's so I don't know. I don't fully understand how the algorithms work. I understand the basic concept behind
Right.
it, but it's also if that's all it is, I think that's a little different.
Right.
If it's only that,
Right.
She said it was golf and women.
Right. Golf
Thirst traps.
and golf thirst traps.
Golf thirst
Which
traps.
I think is, to some degree, it is the like, what does your phone think what do the overlords think you want to see that's going to keep you going? And so, yeah, like you're saying, you've got a ton of stuff that you do engage with, and then you've got other stuff that you don't necessarily engage with.
Yeah.
Therefore, maybe it's just waiting to see if you will engage with it someday.
Yeah.
Which there's definitely some stuff that I do now that I think about it. I do have a lot of millennial content on that shows up. But yeah, there is some stuff that it's like I choose not to engage with. Like I don't like the jump scares or the mean pranks, But there's definitely some degree of like that kind of stuff that pops through too.
Yeah,
that it's just like
I think I don't like pranks. Sorry. Mean pranks are bad.
mean pranks are bad. Yes, April Fool's Day, Greenies Weenies is really gonna take Green Thumb by
We're
storm.
gonna close the store and
Have a hot
revamp
dog
it
store,
to have
yeah.
a hot dog store.
Yeah. Sorry, is that a prank you don't like?
It's okay. I'm just having a difficult time here.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think she should be concerned about this.
I agree.
Her partner's algorithm as
would
much,
agree.
and you can really go down a whole toxic, self-destructive rabbit hole unless you feel like there are reasons why you need to feel that way, and in which case, open the door to a conversation. But otherwise,
Run it by a few friends before you make a big
statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
My feedback for that is start making golf thirst traps. It sounds like there's
There
money
you
in
go.
the
There you
business.
go.
Oh, yeah.
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 I am not a golfer. I would not be able to make a golf thirst trap video.
I like golf. I'm not very good at it, but I like
You
it.
can make golf thirst traps. Can we have like dad bod thirst traps of just like golf?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. You know what? There it goes then. That's our millionaire plan.
Yeah, I
that
am
you shut
putting
it
my
down.
foot down. I am not a
Going to
piece
use
of
your
meat.
body to make
I am
content.
not a
Turns
piece
golf
of meat.
into a write-off.
Yeah, true. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, think about it like a business.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
this is not on my question list, but it popped into my head as we were talking about our algorithms. Have you guys been getting served the videos of the, let's call them an older couple, probably in their 50s, early 60s, that have been in the pool, like playing grab ass essentially and giving relationship advice?
No.
Why is that in my algorithm?
Yeah, what's going on, Abby?
I don't know, but it's like this. They seem like a very nice older couple, but they just like sit on the edge of their pool in whatever villa they live in. And like the guy is always like behind the woman and she's got larger frontal
caked up.
areas.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'd call her more of a D cup than an A
Okay,
cup.
okay.
But usually the video starts with like his hand on them and then it moves away.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But then
that's
they
gonna-
like give some like actually good relationship advice.
That really brings you in.
Yeah,
Right,
because it's
right.
like, what the heck is going on? And then they
Yeah.
like actually have like some nuggets of wisdom. Like the one I saw yesterday was have an affair with your spouse.
Oh yeah.
Like get away for a weekend, have a little affair with each
Yeah.
other.
yeah.
Which I'm like,
Interesting.
this video started off really uncomfortable, but that's actually kind of a good idea. I'm very confused.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
And I think the moral of the story, or the one takeaway we can grab from that, is that Abby clicked on it.
I did. Because I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yep. And her algorithm is now.
And there's your
And
algorithm.
now my algorithm is permanently messed up. Okay, we got time for another one. Am I the asshole for wanting to start drama? So drama doesn't sound like it's been started already, but wanting to start drama because my girlfriend's celebrity crush looks suspiciously nothing like me. Her celebrity crush is Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet. Am I saying that right? Yep. And I look more like your average blue-collar mechanic, probably because that's what I am.
So is he the asshole for wanting to start drama
Wanting to
because
start
her
drama.
hall pass, her crush, is the opposite of him?
Yep, I understood the question. Thank you. Just a recap?
Just to
or-
recap, yes.
Yeah, got it. Timothy Chalamet, he's a...
He's a little string bean of a guy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
100 pounds soaking wet. But
Yeah, yeah.
good-looking guy, you know.
I would question.
Not my type, but
No? You're not into the waif-like men?
I think what's important here is that he says wanting to start a fight or wanting to start an
Wanting
argument?
to start drama.
Wanting to start drama. I think that's very important because as you and I have discussed, knee-jerk reactions, a lot of time your immediate thought, there's a saying that I like is first thought wrong. And so if he's able to identify it and work through it and not indeed start the drama, because there's plenty of things that trigger someone,
Sure.
if you will. To me, that's a little out there, because I don't know. It just seems, I think like what you were alluding to is that you need to we need more information.
Right. I
You
would
know,
want to know is
is-
this
yeah.
what do we and is the crush based on how they look, or is the crush based on the personality, or
Yeah.
is this like, like the fantasy of like, I wonder what it would be like to be with like a waif of a man,
Yeah, is she saying things like, "Oh, I wish you were more like Timothy Chalamet,"
Right.
or
Right.
or is she like,
That would be a problem.
she's like, or she watches
I am
the,
so sexually attracted to
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. Yeah.
she's watching the Bob Dylan movie. Oh, stroke those chords. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that would be
yeah,
that would be
I think that one
problematic.
That's definitely but with the information that we have, I think this is more of a him problem than a her problem. He needs to really examine where the insecurity is coming from.
Right. I think I am of the opinion that it's best to just avoid talking about other people that you think are attractive in that
agree,
way,
yeah.
because you can open the door to go down. Like, I guess and here's the thing. I say that with like an asterisk, because I think there are some couples who, if that's in the context of the relationship, I think in the context of your own individual relationship, is this something that feels safe?
Good point. Yeah.
And if it's something that like you're talking about out of the blue or whatever, if all of a sudden you were to be like, do you know who I think is a total babe? And if it's not a man, then I'm like, where did that come from? If it was a man, I would be like, oh, like we're having a conversation of like, who's got old man strength or whatever, like, who I really admire or whatever, then it would be like, fine.
Don't
But-
you dare mention Mark. Don't you do it. I knew you. I know you're. We couldn't
coming-
make it an episode without Mark coming.
He's coming home soon
Yeah.
from his Arizona trip,
Yep.
and
See?
I got Mark Vermonic on the brain.
I got nothing. I have no defense against this man.
No, the thing of it is you do, because you are younger and more agile than he is.
All right,
So
fair.
it is not a fantasy. It is not a crush.
Can we stop talking about this seriously? This is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm kidding. No, your dad is. We both have a crush on your dad.
Yeah. Nope.
A conversation crush on your dad. We have an obsession. We have a mild obsession
more
with your
fair.
dad. Yes.
He's just so funny to
Obsess about,
include him in everything. It's just
because he
hilarious.
does not care.
Yes, he does
Can
not.
you please make like a reel or something with him where he's just like sitting there with like a grump like face,
Yes.
but the song "Obsessed"
Yes.
by Mariah Carey is playing in the
Why
background?
are you
Yes.
so obsessed with me? Yes, we definitely could.
He would allow it and he would tolerate it. That is as far as we could get. A grump
Yes.
face we could get.
Because it's he's got resting grump face.
Yes.
So what it would have to be is pull out the camera and then like take we're going to take a cute selfie of ourselves and then just pan over to your dad watching NASCAR would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways,
to answer the question,
at?
I think my stance on it is it's best to just avoid it's best to avoid going down the thought process of your man's algorithm. It's best to just avoid the thought process of like, who does he think is attractive or unattractive? Because ultimately, if you do not feel attractive in your relationship, then that's like, let that be the problem.
Yeah. So I have a question. As someone who overthinks, me, I overthink. How do you,
How do I stop myself?
and
from
Abby, I would
indulging
ask
in-
you this question as well. What are some strategies? Because I have my strategies too, but what are your strategies from going down rabbit holes?
If I am, say we're sitting on the couch watching whatever together and your phone goes off or whatever, and knee-jerk reaction would be to, I want to look and see what's going on.
Yeah.
I guess it's just kind of a, like, I have so practiced trying not to care that it's just like, even if I do glance, it's like, I don't even want to register the information, or even if I do see something
Yeah.
on your phone or whatever, it's like, it's just like, what is the point of gathering more information on this? Is the point of gathering more information going to derail something or whatever? And so it's just, you just got to turn it off, unplug, Do you really want to invest time and energy fighting with this? Much like I had said this to you when I was coming to the store. I had parked. I had seen some other chick. We had just joined calendars, and I had just seen some other chick's birthday was on there. And I was like, who's so-and-so? As I was walking, I was like, I think this is a chick that he used to date or whatever. And as I was walking from the car into the store, I had worked myself up into a fight, and it was like, but also I was like, you're not really committing too much to this fight because how egregious is it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, is this more on you than it is on them? Let it go. And so then it's just as simple as like you're holding
you
a
still
balloon
brought it
and
up.
then you just let it go. Well, I did because I was committed. I was committed to bringing it up.
Got it.
I carried the balloon into the store.
We
and I
did
was
a
like,
great job of navigating through that in a very short amount of time. That instance.
yes,
Yes.
yeah, because I was pretty upset. But then you were just like, listen, it happens.
I screwed up.
Yes,
I
I'm
screwed
sorry. I deleted it.
Yes.
I will make sure that doesn't happen again. And then and then I was like, okay, let the balloon go.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Abby, same question.
This is going to sound like I'm bragging.
Do it.
I have a very secure, trusting
Nice.
relationship. Like me and my husband, for context, as of this year, we'll be together more years than we've been apart. Like we started
Cool.
dating when I was 15 and I
Wow.
turned 31 this year. We only took like a year apart when I was in college because, college, going through some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just have like a very like, I trust he's not doing anything shady. He trusts I'm not doing anything shady.
Yeah.
And whatever's on your phone is on your phone. Like we know each other's passcodes because we need to get into them for various, like he's got the Sam's Club app on his. So like I need to get in there. And like we just really trust each other. And like he knows my childhood crush is Shaun White because we were children when we were
Shaun
together.
White, yeah.
Yes.
So like when Shaun
Yes.
White got engaged and I did a TikTok on it, and it was my top performing TikTok for the year. He's like, that's cool. Look at how well your
Yeah.
TikTok did. Like,
Yeah.
we know that I will never meet Shaun White.
Right.
That's not a problem. Also,
Right.
turns out he's kind of an asshole, so I wouldn't want
Yeah.
to be with him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, we just, I don't know, live our lives and trust each other and respect each other. And his algorithm's mostly food, and he makes good food. So, like,
Makes sense.
Nice.
party on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it kind of is that of like, because even then, what's the worst that happens if he's stepping out and being egregious, or if you're stepping out and being egregious? What's the worst that happens? Well, your own self will come back to haunt. So, you know,
sure.
and like it's, if you were to do something awful to me, do something awful that would be disloyal or whatever,
Yeah.
would it hurt? Of course. But is that a reflection of me or a reflection of you?
Yeah.
You know? What is how do you cope?
Well,
What's
I
your-
mean, I'm working on it for sure. I definitely have my anxious attachment style. You know, I don't think I think it's something that I am much improved on, and I don't think it's a huge part of the relationship, but it's there, and it's something that I'm glad you brought up the when your phone goes off, because your phone is going off constantly. I have done the same thing where I like glance and I'm curious. I have made the conscious decision to not let it be my business. It's not, and it's like you said, it's not a reflection of me. That's something that I have to remind myself is that it's not a reflection of me. It's, and I'm not saying, I'm saying if there were to be something that you were doing that is
right. Scandalous.
yes, then it's not a reflection of me.
Right.
But that's also not something that we are doing.
Right.
So I think
And
that's,
same thing. I think we know each other's passcodes also for various things of needing
Yeah.
to get into it. And but that's the thing, is it like you can go, ultimately, are you justifying bad behavior in a relationship, or are you, because if I found out that you were going through my phone, that's an entirely different thing. Intention is everything. And it's like, so does it justify bad behavior if if I know that you have my passcode and whatever? No, because you've got it in case my hands are covered in something and I need you to make a phone call on my behalf, you know, and my lock screen, my Google Assistant, whatever. I'm like, if I say, hey, can you call so-and-so, voice text because my hands are covered in something, it's like, sure, I need you to unlock your phone. Okay, so if I have fallen in the woods and my phone has skidded away and I'm like, hey, can you call my husband, please? I need you to unlock your phone. You are useless to me. So
I agree.
yes.
An iPhone.
Never.
won't.
I can't.
No,
They are so confusing.
they are so confusing. Intention is everything.
The iPhone thing threw me off.
With your little brain of a
It's the
gnat.
ghost of Steve
Darn
Jobs
it.
haunting you, telling you to get an iPhone.
Yes.
Darn it. Where was I going with
We were talking about intention is everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I was going to say. Is like insecurity within a relationship. I think that the tough part about insecurity in a relationship is that it is not solved by reassurance from the other person.
Right.
And so as someone who has those moments, I know that like it does help, for you to reassure me and things like that. But that ultimately that's not what's going to get me out of it. Wait, I need to remember the relationship that we have. You know what I mean? Like it comes from me. It does not come from you. It does not come from, it's this man's security is not going to come from this woman.
Right.
And at the end of the day, that's what he needs to understand, is that for him to be reassured enough is just not going to happen from her.
Right. And if you are going down a rabbit hole, you got to come up for air, where it's like you could indulge yourself and go spinning out of control if you want to. However, it's the mental fortitude of continuing to feed. What dog are you going to feed? Are you going to feed the one that you want to, like, the calm, quiet, stoic, keep yourself under control dog? Or are you going to feed the, like, I want to be the chaotic, give me your phone right now, we're going to go through some stuff and whatever. But everything is nuanced, because if you do feel like there's infidelity in the relationship, then it's like, okay, and what is the justification for that? It's tough and it's nuanced.
Yeah.
So how...
That could be a whole nother episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how deep can you really get into it? It's really just a matter of, like, even if this person is gaslighting me and they're cheating on me and they are the worst possible thing in this relationship for me, you got come up for air on a sense of self,
For sure.
and then figure it out, reevaluate.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, there you have it.
Okay, just super quick, because we did this last time, and it brought up a great discussion about Skittles Littles.
Yeah.
Round the room, one thing you're loving right now.
Go for it.
Well, I do have, this is in the season of Easter bunnies and Jesus. I do have Cadbury mini eggs in my car. I try to always have a seasonal treat in my vehicle until the weather gets so ungodly that I can't. And my seasonal treat that I have in the car in this season, I will eat myself sick on Whopper's eggs and the Cadbury eggs.
Can you use the word ungodly
Well, I'm talking
synonymously with warm? Is that...
ungodly warmth.
Oh, it's really ungodly in here.
Hellacious warmth. The hellacious warmth
Got
of
it.
the summer. Yes.
Got it. I'm sorry
Right.
to...
You got caught up on the
disregard
wrong
I did.
detail.
I did.
I'm loving Cadbury mini eggs right now.
Yeah, because we have not been able to find Whopper eggs.
Whopper eggs.
Whopper
I buy
eggs.
them on the internet by the 5-pound bags because they no longer carry them in stores. I found that out 2 seasons ago.
Why are you not like twice my size?
Because I eat myself sick on them and then I have to stop.
Yeah, you do. Same with the Skittles. I am loving right now is just our plans for the weekend and tonight. We had a great weekend. Tonight we're going to have some crab legs and mashed potatoes, smoke a cigar.
And a salad.
And a salad, smoke a cigar, watch Alone, the TV show Alone. And
Yeah, we're not watching Alone.
Yeah.
We are going
we're
to
just
watch
gonna-
together
yes.
Alone.
We're going to watch Alone together.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm loving that. How about you, Abby?
I'm heading to Deadwood in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Yes.
By the time this airs, I'll already be back. But I bought a pair of purple cowboy boots.
Love that.
And I love dressing like I know how to ride a horse. So loving that.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're all, what is it your dad says? All
hat, no cattle.
Yes, all hat, no cattle.
Ah.
Yes.
If I had $1 for every time I said that, I'll have no cattle. I like that.
Yep.
I
Yep.
like that.
Well, I do think you bringing up your purple cowboy boots reminds me that I want to have I have nowhere else to wear this party. I think if we just have the thing in your closet that you're like, I bought this because I love it, but I have nowhere to wear it. I want to have a party where we just have a nowhere else to wear this party.
That's my whole closet.
That is true.
Nice.
You always find, because you're a DJ, so you always have a place to wear your nowhere else to wear this.
Call me Ranch because I be dressing.
Nice.
Yep, true. Well, I can't wait to hear all about your Deadwood excursion. They do have a cigar lounge out there.
Ooh.
Yes, so you can go smoke a cigar in
Smoke cigars?
Deadwood.
I have asthma, so no.
Oh.
But I will go in and take pictures.
There you go. Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
See you next time.
can't wait to see what we reveal next time.
Yeah, me too. Revealing is good.
Keep it in your pants.
Stop it. Carl.
And now a word from our sponsor, Chaz James from Premier Real Estate Services.
I've had way more happy than I have had sad. It's just the sad moments really do stick out.
Yeah,
'cause,
for
you
sure.
know, we absolutely love this home. You've walked in and you started bringing furniture in mentally and painting walls, and you've called cousins that owe you favors and all of these things. And then you get outbidded by somebody that went 30 points higher than what the house was worth, and that's a heartbreaker. And this is very much a love story. That the idea that there are some homes that you walk into and you can look at them and make a business decision, and then there are homes that you walk into and you just fall in love with.
Yeah.
And as long as I can get you to the altar with then we're good to go. Hello world, I'm Chaz James with Premier Real Estate, Minnesota's favorite West Indian realtor. I want to be your real estate hype man.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Love Story Podcast.
Be sure to leave us a rating and review and subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes.